Hey, this is Steve from myothercareer.wordpress.com. As a writer, or just a competitor in general, you set certain goals for yourself. Whether it's running a marathon or doing the 100-meter dash in under 12 seconds or whatever. And you work on achieving those goals, and when you get close to them or achieve those goals, you feel pretty good. Sometimes those goals turn out a little better than expected, perform a little better than expected. And yesterday for me, I realized or received notification I'd done better than I expected for one of my goals. In July, I entered 2 screenplays into the 2010 Screenwriting Expo Screenplay Competition. And I received an email yesterday letting me know that I'm a semifinalist for my screenplay Served Cold. So I don't know when they'll announce the finalists and the winners and the various prizes and stuff, but regardless of when they do that and who wins, I feel really good about that. It kind of served as a sort of validation that I'm on the right path in regard to my writing. Obviously, something I'm doing is at least in the general vicinity of what would be required to be a professional one day. So, it's kind of a good feeling. I got an email, I think it was like 7 o'clock, 7:30 Eastern time. I was getting ready to watch a movie. And it came, and I was scrolling down, and I saw my name, and I shouted out loud, "No fucking way!" That's what came to my mouth. And it's also an expression I happen to say a lot when I break something in the house. So my wife came out of the bedroom, assuming I'd knocked over a glass and spilled water everywhere, or juice, or wine, or whatever. And she saw me at my computer, and I said, I'm a semifinalist in that contest I entered. So then she screamed it. Hey, it was just a funny little moment for us. But yeah, it's exciting. It feels real good, and I don't really know what else to say. It feels good, and it's just one of those feelings that kind of will make your week. On the flip side, I had a short conversation in the comments section with a reader of the blog. GP, I think their name was. Don't kill me if I got that wrong. And, they had entered 2 and weren't a semifinalist, and so they were kind of bummed. And I kind of shared with them my overall approach to writing and my perspective on things. So I thought I'd throw it out here as well. And I've mentioned it before, but I'll say it again. When you do things for passion, there are people who will always be better at whatever you're doing. Whether it's athletics, art, photography, writing, it doesn't matter. But if you're serious about getting good, when you submit something to a contest or have something that's judged, and other people perform better than you, and you don't shortlist or whatever, that doesn't mean that you are bad at what you do. It just means at that particular time there are people who are still better. And you really need to keep working so that number of people shrinks. There will always be people better at you regardless of what you do. It doesn't matter if you're a runner or an athlete, or an artist. It doesn't matter. There will always be people better, or at least people that others think are better than you. But you just got to keep working to make that number as small as possible. And that's kind of what I do with my writing. I know there's thousands of people out there better than me. At screenwriting, but I'm not going to stop writing until that number is as small as possible. Whether that leads to a professional career as a screenwriter or not is beside the point. I'm a competitor, and that's how I go about my life. Whether it's in my professional job or in my hobbies, I don't settle. I keep at it until those people who are better than me is as small as possible. And when I don't do as well as I would have liked, I I just regroup and work that much harder at my next goal. So it's kind of a little bit of theory, my way I go about doing things, and I thought I'd share. So, if you do submit something and you don't win or you don't shortlist or whatever, don't kill yourself over it. I don't mean kill yourself as in you were going to kill yourself. That's probably a bad word choice. I mean, don't feel too bad about it, Just realize it's not that you were bad at it. It's just that there were people in that particular instance who were better. You need to regroup and work harder so that next time that number of people better than you is smaller. And even if it's only one person who's not better than you, you get that number down by one, that's still progress. And that's what's important. That's going to be it for this video. On my way to work, so I just wanted to shoot something real quick in the morning since I'm not going to have a chance to post anything all day. And until next time, this is Steve from myothercareer.wordpress.com. Keep writing.